Fleurieu Milk Company came about due to low milk prices and from the big companies at our farms, and Jeffrey Hutchison and myself got together and decided that we were either going to have to get out of dairying because it just wasn't viable anymore, or come up with some way of making it more viable. And over conversation we decided we'd try setting up our own factory and bottling our own milk. Fleurieu Milk gets milk from 4 different dairy farms. We run 240 milkers here, Jersey cows. Jeffrey runs 180 Holstein cows, and the other 2 farms, one runs 80 Holsteins and the other one runs 350 Holsteins. First bottle of milk came off the line in June 2006. We believe our milk's better because we do as least as possible to it. We just pasteurise the milk and that's it. So it's as close as it can be to coming straight from the cow. The area here on the Fleurieu where we milk our cows has always been a really big dairying area. The high rainfall on the Fleurieu certainly helps for us to be able to grow good quality grass for longer periods of time.
I grew up in Mauponga here up in the hills with my dad on his dairy farm. I used to work part-time there as I was through my teenage years studying at university. I then joined the production team here at Fleurieu Milk, working on the production line. And then as I finished university, I was given an opportunity in sales and marketing here. But that was about 12 months ago, and I've been in this role since then. Being a dairy farmer about 8 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, there's a lot of farms being forced to close their doors, and Jeff and Barry and Fleurieu Milk took a big risk, went out on their own, and something nobody had ever done before, I guess. And I remember talking to my dad, he was always, big risk, you don't mess with the multinationals, I don't know what they're going to do. But they had a vision, they've stuck to it. What we knew from the start that we had the perfect land here, green grass, perfect weather all year round, plenty of rain, and they're producing this high quality milk. Now what we do is a full cream milk and a low fat of our Jersey milk, and a full cream and a low fat of our Frisian milk. That was all the products we had for 5 years. They then introduced some flavoured milks, some pouring cream. In the last 24 months we've introduced yogurts, so we now do a honey, a natural, a mango, a passion fruit and a mixed berry yoghurt. At Fleurieu Milk we believe the best way to drink milk is straight from the cow without anything added to it, anything taken out of it. That's what we try and do. So basically what we can do is get it from the dairy farm to the factory and onto the shop shelf within 24 hours without anything being added or taken out of it. It's taken a while for people to understand how milk's supposed to taste again because they haven't quite been used to it over the last few decades. But people are starting to learn that milk is a pure product, how good it can taste. When we started in 2006, Fleurieu Milk produced just under 100,000 litres of milk for the year. Today this has grown to just under 4 million litres per annum. Fleurieu Milk has created a boom for the local dairy industry, but it's also created 32 full-time and part-time positions. Fleurieu Milk also support the Little Heroes Foundation, a great South Australian charity. Part proceeds from all our products sold go to this foundation. One of the major areas of growth at the moment for Fleurieu Milk Company is through cafes and restaurants in Adelaide. Talking to the baristas that know their milk in these cafes, they really appreciate the thick, creamy taste and the silkiness that milk can offer their coffees.
Love being a dairy farmer. It's all I've ever done and really do enjoy it.
I believe the milk produced by the Fleurieu Milk Company is the very best in Australia, and this is backed up by the South Australian public embracing our product.